Welcome to Wasteland 3, which is finally out as of 2 days ago. For anyone not aware, Wasteland 3 is a squad-based RPG, and while it is a sequel to Wasteland 2, you don't need to know, like, literally anything whatsoever about Wasteland 2. Wasteland 3 is an entirely self-contained story, and it's set in post-apocalyptic Colorado. So if you enjoy Fallout vibes, if you enjoy turn-based, squad-based combat, and you like RPGs, then you will definitely like this game, if you're not already aware of it. So, let's get started. It's also a huge game, so it will definitely take a pretty long time to get through it. If you played Wasteland 2, then Wasteland 3 is supposedly even bigger than that. So, that's a big boy. Alright, let's get started. Should be fun. And it's a pretty damn good game as well. So there are 4 difficulty levels. You can also customize the difficulty, which mostly involves enabling or disabling friendly fire. So you can play on the highest difficulty, but disable friendly fire, or you can play on the lowest difficulty, but enable friendly fire. I think we'll go with Ranger difficulty, because Ranger is still pretty hard, but you don't need to do like hardcore min-maxing, which you definitely do for Supreme Jerk. So Ranger should be pretty good. And you can also change the difficulty while you're playing. You are not locked to one difficulty for like 50 plus hours of playing the whole game. You can change it. So if it ends up being too easy, we can always bump it up to Supreme Jerk. And I will keep friendly fire on, because I like the idea of friendly fire.
It's been a rough few years for the Desert Rangers. When the world ended, they tried to bring some order to what was left of Arizona. But then, the Cochise AI woke up, and they found themselves in a fight to the death with its robot army. In the end, they had to nuke their own base to kill the damn thing for good. Been hard going ever since. Then, the Rangers heard from a fella calling himself the Patriarch. Said he owned Colorado, but his kids were trying to steal it from him. And if the Rangers were to come and put him in their place, he'd give Arizona all the food and supplies it needed to rebuild and survive.
Whoa! Sorry, Major. No way we're getting through that.
10-4, Cody. Advance team reported an alternate route across a frozen lake. Find it.
Copy that.
Well, reluctant as the Rangers are to interfere in family squabbles, they weren't really in a position to say no.
Our route's around that dam on the far shore. Scouts, check out the ice and lead us across.
Yes, ma'am.
So the Brass sent Ranger Team November across the Rockies, because the aid he was promising the Rangers wasn't just their best hope. It was their last.
Okay, Major. All good. Come ahead.
Yeah. It's been a rough road lately. But that's the thing about the Rangers. It doesn't matter how hard it gets, or how many of them fall. They keep on fighting. The Rangers never stop fighting.
Oh yeah, first we need to make our characters. So I already have a vague idea of what I want to do with this. So you can pick a pre-made team if you like to, but we will make our own. So, okay, we are going to have one guy named Bear. For those of you who are in my Discord, you know what's up. And we will have one guy named Fox. Alright, now, there is actually a lot of customization here. I don't think I will be doing a lot of appearance customization, but let's change them a little bit. Okay, honestly, this is fine, I think. Alright, that's just the appearance. We'll get to everything else in just a moment. And the bear needs to look like a little bit more like Bear, I would say. Obviously. I would say something like this. What the heck? Okay, well, that's not much of a bear, is it? Alright, sure, why not? Huge. He's supposed to be a bear, alright? Yeah, he's a little bit tall. And we also need a portrait. Right here. Yeah, I think this one will be fine. Yeah, they are not that great. I think this will have to do. Okay, so now the fun part. So first you have to pick your starting weapon. And personally I like starting with an assault rifle. So that's what we'll get. And an assault rifle is a very nice and versatile weapon, but I don't want to start with 2 assault rifles because that's kind of boring. So we'll get a heavy weapon. Heavy weapons are pretty damn good as well. That's basically like a machine gun. So that will be pretty good. We'll get that. So that's starting weapon, and for an assault rifle we are going to need not attributes, skills, right here. So we are going to need automatic weapons, and automatic weapons require coordination, awareness and speed. We also got 4 skill points to use at the start. Now, I think generally speaking you want at least 2 skill points in your weapon of choice. Otherwise combat might be a little bit challenging initially. So that's what we'll get. And there are a lot of extra skills that you are going to need sooner or later. You can't get all of them at the start, because you only start with 2 characters, and you only got a total of 8 points to distribute between them. So you definitely cannot get everything, but we could grab something really basic, like lockpicking for example. That is going to be useful for sure. And we could also grab, let's say, mechanics, because that's also going to be useful, even very early on. So let's get lockpicking and mechanics. As an alternative, we could also get explosives, because that's used to disarm like traps and things like that. So we'll need that for sure. Yeah, lockpicking and explosives. And 2 points in automatic weapons. Actually, I think it should be other way around. Bear should have the machine gun. You know, he's the big guy in here, so he should have the heavier weapon. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Let's go with that. So, big guns. And you can see down here that the second point will give us a move up perk. And then Fox, he will have the assault rifle, which means he needs 2 points in automatic weapons. And then, I love some of the skill names, like Sneaky Shit. That's pretty funny. So we could pick up mechanics for him. Well, we could get something like hardas or leadership. Yeah, leadership is nice because that will give us bonus damage, bonus chance to hit, bonus chance to crit. Yeah, that is definitely useful. And mechanics will allow us to repair things. And I think having mechanics on Fox is very appropriate. So, then we got attributes and a quirk. So, quirks are actually really interesting because you don't need to have any, but if you do pick one up, it can change the way this character is going to play entirely. Some of them are actually like really wild. And there are quite a few in here. So for example, there's a quirk that means you cannot use any armor. Where is it? Right here. Death Wish. You cannot use any armor, but you get +3 action points maximum and +3 action points. So that's actually a huge bonus, but not being able to wear any armor is obviously a massive penalty. So generally speaking, a quirk will give you a massive bonus and a massive penalty to something. Right here, we would get +6 armor and -0.4 combat speed. I think this might be, like, thematically appropriate for Bear. Why the heck not? Let's get that. Here we got Lone Wolf, which gives you more initiative, but leadership has no benefits on you. And the leadership has some really nice bonuses, as you saw. Bonus damage, bonus hit, bonus crit. Here's an interesting one. You start combat with +2 action points for the first 2 rounds, but after the first 2 rounds you lose 1 AP and 15% hit chance for 6 turns. So yeah, you basically need to blow your load early. We also have Serial Killer, which gives you +3 APs for each kill in combat once per turn. This could be really nice for like melee characters. Yeah, I think you get the idea. Anyway, for Bear we'll get +6 armor and -0.4 combat speed. And for Fox, when an ally is downed in combat, enter Berserker Rage, gaining +100% critical chance and +3 AP for 1 turn. After Berserker Rage has ended, -4 AP for the next 2 turns. I might pick this up. 2 Pump Chump is not too bad either. I don't like the hit penalty, but anything that gives you more action points is pretty powerful. What else do we have here? 15% chance to catch on fire when using explosives. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on that. Occasionally discover valuable gold nuggets while digging, but -1 quick slots. So quick slots are basically used for things like first aid kits, grenades, and things like that. So this is actually a pretty rough penalty, but I don't know how much extra gold we're talking about. So let's try that, why not? So then we need attributes. For big guns, we want awareness, coordination, and strength. So the thing with coordination is that if you get 6 coordination, then you get an extra action point. But that's a lot of points to spend. Probably not worth getting that, like, right at the start. Okay, let's get 5 coordination. And we'll get at least +1 awareness, +1 strength. I would say 4 awareness, because that gives us hit chance. And range damage bonus, which is going to be very important with big guns. We want as much damage as possible with those. I don't think I will be spending anything for like charisma, intelligence or speed. I mean, he's a friggin' bear. He's not supposed to be fast, alright? Maybe 1 point in speed because he already has a speed penalty. Yeah, okay, let's get 1 point in speed because I don't want him to be like literally crawling. That would be bad. So then Fox. So let's go with 5 coordination. Hold on, let's go with 4 coordination. some intelligence and charisma, because somebody needs to have that, and one more in speed. This looks fine. We'll get more points here as we go. Okay, I think this is good. Oh yeah, also we need to pick background, not bookworm. So this is basically just a small bonus to something. Some of them are hilarious. One of the backgrounds is God Killer. And when you pick that, you actually get like a god sound. You guys hear that? It's actually kind of hilarious. So this is plus 5% critical chance. That's already pretty good. And I mean, it's a goat killer, alright? A goat killer bear. I mean, yeah, I'm going with that. Oh wait, hold on, that was fox, was it? Yes, so bear will be the goat killer. And we'll give fox something else. Something that would maybe synergize with anything he has. We do have plus 0.2 combat speed. Yeah, that's an interesting one. A plus on perception might also not be bad, because perception is useful to detect traps and things like that. Yeah, let's go with that. He will be a desert cat fox. So, desert fox. Sounds good to me. Alright, let's get started. This is good. That took a while, but we are done. So, this first section will be more of a tutorial. But for those of you who don't know anything about the game mechanics, we'll go through the game mechanics. So combat is turn-based, like I already said. There's cover, just like in XCOM. And there are a lot of the same basic concepts as in XCOM. So there's full cover, there's partial cover, obviously like chance to hit, crits, flanking bonuses, and things like that. So, right, this is the weapon we got, the Bunker Buster. Yeah, attacking, left click an enemy within your weapon's range to attack them, blah blah blah. And when you hover over the enemy, you will see chance to hit. So we got 70% chance to hit this guy. And this weapon also shoots multiple times. We do 7 to 11 damage 9 times. Which I do believe means we will have 9 separate chances to hit. So we will have 20% chance to hit with each shot here. Not like a 70% chance to hit with everything or with nothing. So let's shoot this guy. Yeah, there we go, he's down. I mean, again, this is basically kind of like a tutorial. And these are your action points down here. And one thing you can do is spend your leftover action points in a few different ways. So, yeah, you can ambush, defend, or prepare. So here's ambush, that's basically Overwatch, but that uses 6 APs, we can't afford that. We can defend, which gives us extra evasion for each action point spent. And we can prepare, which will carry over up to 2 unspent APs to our next turn. So since we have exactly 2, we will use prepare. So that's bear. And then we have fox, so I could move to get better chance to hit. If we go over here, we will have a 94% chance to hit that guy. We can also shoot this fella with a 93 without moving. Let's go with that. That will spend 4 APs. He is not quite dead. Let's finish him off. Yeah, action points allow you to move, attack, and reload. Each weapon costs a certain amount of AP to fire. And we still have enough left to fire again. So let's finish off this guy. He's almost dead. There we go. Okay, we still have 1 more point. So we will use prepare. So that's the absolute combat basics right there. Obviously, there's more to it than just this. You can throw grenades, there's flanking, and there's friendly fire. You can enable or disable friendly fire, but I like the idea of friendly fire.
Come on, you piece of...
Could lead to
There's
some
the
funny
problem.
situations,
Hang in
so
there,
we'll keep it
November.
on.
Almost got it.
During combat, your rangers may need to take cover or change attack positions. Yeah, blue spaces are areas a ranger can move to with enough action points left for an attack. Orange spaces are areas within their maximum movement range. The red target preview lines show if their new positions place them within targeting range. So if I move here, I will still be able to take a shot. But if I want to, I can run like all the way over there. However, I don't need to do... Actually, I do. Okay, 24%. 76. Yeah, let's shoot this fella. One more. Down he goes. We need to fire our tank, but we can't do that yet. We'll be able to do it on the next turn. So 30% is a little bit low. Okay, we can get 60. This might be fine even without moving, because we got 30% chance 9 times. Yeah, see, that was enough. He didn't really have a lot of health left. And let's maybe defend this time. Yep, defend with both.
You can't kill Dorsey's clip.
And on the next turn we'll get to fire our big gun on the tank. This is basically the combat tutorial, that's what this is. Time for the big bomb. Alright then.
Over here, you two. Come here. Listen, if you want to live through this, we gotta take out the bastards with the rocket launcher up on the dam.
Oh, is this loud enough?
We'll each find our own way up
I'm
there
going to
and catch
bump
them front
up
and back.
the volume a little bit.
Good. And remember, Arizona's depending on us. There's no
That
giving
should be
up
much
here.
better.
There's no going back.
Is that loud
Alright,
enough?
move
Can you
out.
guys hear the dialogues? I can still make it louder. I don't want like the combat sounds to be too loud.
Look at them doodle bugs run! Come on!
Okay, let's bump it up a tiny little bit. 40%. Alright, this should be good enough. Okay, let's pick up the loot. And when you pick up a loot on a corpse, you will automatically pick up everything in the general area. So here you can see all the bugs on all the corpses. And we can pick up everything all at once. This is mostly junk, nothing overly interesting to see there. Alright, let's run up to the next area and we can wrap up the first episode after the next fight. Well, that guy died pretty fast. Yeah, this is basically all junk, so we'll be able to sell that for some money. So some of you might have seen this already, because this was available in the beta before release, and I did have this on the channel. But maybe not everyone has seen this.
How should I know? Maybe you...
Okay, this is a fun one.
Fuck! Your friends are here.
I know what I'm doing here.
Okay, Hotlanders. Drop your guns and she doesn't die. Got it?
Well, I would say that tactic only works if your enemy cares if your hostage will die. That's the Mass Effect 2 strategy, basically. There was a scene there that was basically like that,
The Dorseys, the
where you
bringers of
could
the
just shoot the
deluge?
hostage.
Ha! You're more ignorant than I thought.
You remember that? Yeah, that was an amazing scene. I loved it.
Bastards! I told you I'd kill her!
We don't negotiate with terrorists. Alright, let's pick up the loot. And then we have a fight in the area ahead of us. And if you actually use some of the skills, like hurt us or kiss us, she will run away and alert enemies up ahead. So that's actually kind of bad. And you don't really get like any real benefit from doing that.
Your mom ain't much for saying goodbyes, Jody Bell, so we're gonna slip this into your pack before you leave in the morning.
We just want you to know how proud we are of you, and that we'll be praying hard for your safe return.
Alright, we got everything.
Blood for the deluge!
Joey! No!
Don't worry, crybaby. You won't be grieving long.
Murders! Sick fucks!
Blood for the blood god. Alright, now we can ambush them. So you can control your character separately. Yep, just like that. Let's maybe spread them out just a tiny little bit. I don't want them to see me. Yeah, not too close, not too close. We can actually shoot the oil tank. That should work. Or maybe not. There we go, I'll take it. That machine gun is pretty damn good for a starter weapon. Yeah, there is partial cover and full cover. And cover only protects you from attacks coming from that direction, obviously. There's flanking, as you might imagine. Alright, so I could shoot the oil tank, but there's no need, I don't think so. I think we can straight up just kill this fella. Okay, one more time. Yep. Alright then. And that will do. Not much else I can do. Alright. We got two more dudes. We got the high ground, so shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. We can also heal. So you heal with like quick slot items, basically. Like med hypos. That's what the quick bar is for. We have no real need to do that right now. I mean, I could, but we'll be fine. It's just a flesh wound, clearly. 95%. And he's dead. That was fast. One more. So I might have to move a little bit for that one. That's better. Okay. And let's defend. That's only going to be plus 5%, but that's always something. Okay, now we should probably heal ourselves. We can do it outside of combat, though. Yep, he's dead. Alright then. So let's have a chat. That might be an interesting chat. First, we'll pick up all the loot. Go on then.
We never should have signed up for this shit.
We got some ammunition. Yeah, ammunition is not unlimited in this game, just something to keep in mind. You do not have unlimited ammunition. Okay, we got one med hypo, that's not too bad. Let's have a chat with this person right
Why
here.
didn't you get here sooner?
Why didn't you
Look what they
do a
did to
better
Joey.
job at fighting them?
He's dead!
Well, sucks to be him. Come on, we have to keep moving.
Damn right. Gotta get poor Joey back to AC.
Our orders are to take the dam.
I don't care. I'm finding a way back. I can't let Joey be buried here. The ground's too cold.
We need you. You can still fight? Get moving or I'll kill you myself. We're living without you then. Yeah, get moving or I'll kill you myself.
So, you're gonna help these savages finish this off? Fuck you.
Damn right I am. Deserters get executed. Yeah, I mean...
Eat shit.
Bye-bye. Weird savage. Oh, this is Colorado, actually, not Arizona. Okay, well, that was a fun engagement. And I think this is going to be a good moment to finish the first episode. So, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And subscribe for more daily videos. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.